Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." My name is Alicia, and my husband and I immigrated to Canada in the hopes to make Calgary home, and so excited to start our family. As we walked through our new home, I was 6 weeks pregnant, and I knew exactly which room was going to be the baby's room. But 1 week before we moved into the home, I miscarried. And what followed was a painful journey of multiple failed fertility treatment cycles and 2 additional miscarriages. That room in our home remained an empty room for 5 years. I would go into that room to pray, to dream, to cry out. And in the shame, isolation, and pain of that room, in a place of full surrender, Jesus showed up. And he folded our arms like a beautiful boy chosen for us in the most unconventional way, an adopted embryo, not genetically related to either of us, carried by me, so miraculously ours. You see, we serve a God of empty rooms, empty wombs, and empty tombs. He is the waymaker, the miracle worker, the promise keeper. I would like to say that our story ended there, but my son sustained severe head trauma at his premature delivery, resulting in extensive brain damage. He later received the diagnosis of cerebral palsy. The doctors said that we should not anticipate him walking or talking, and we left the neonatal ICU devastated. So I was back in the room with the baby I so desperately wanted, but devoid of all hope and with a very uncertain future. And in the darkness and pain of that room, once again, Jesus showed up. And my little boy not only walks, he runs. And boy, let me talk. I'm not sure what your empty room is today. We all have them. Perhaps you're trying to build your family, get the job, find your spouse, navigate a medical diagnosis. Know this. Jesus loves to join us in our empty rooms, in the dust and dirt of the ashes. You see, when I see my little boy today, I see the track record of God's faithfulness. I see Jehovah Jireh, provider, that made an infertile woman a mother. I see Jehovah Rapha, healer, that made a paralyzed little boy run. I see Jehovah Shalom, peace, that out of the ashes, hope will arise. You might ask, how do I find hope in the midst of the struggle, in the unexpected, when things didn't go according to plan? What is hope? The question is rather, who is hope? Our hope is alive, and his name is Jesus. You see, trusting God's plan is trusting the good story he's writing in your heart. A story to give you a hope and a future. A story that glorifies him. You see, Jesus not only came to bring hope, he is our hope. It does not matter what your empty room is today, invite him in. Look to the cross and to the empty tomb. The battle belongs to him.